Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gold Jacket, Green Jacket podcast. We're here for episode number 119. My name is Christian Dragonetti, and I'm joined, as always, by CBN Joel Mitchell. Jolie, mate, you're back. Welcome back. How you doing?
Amazing.
Yay.
I would have pressed that one. I would have been by the 8 ball from the start.
I feel like, Joel, I haven't seen you for a year.
Really?
It feels like it's been ages. And it's probably because
Been all over the shop, eh?
it has been all over the shop. So, again, big thanks to Michael and Mitch for coming in last week. Big thanks to Raptor from a few weeks ago. And obviously your dad, Blair, for coming in as well. We've had a lot of guests and the order's been jumbled up a little bit. And now I'm just like, it was only, according to the uploads, it was only a couple of weeks ago you and I had an episode together.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's been longer.
It feels like, yeah, true. It was a little scramble, but like shouts out to all the people in our corner that could clutch up and
Absolutely
come in. And
We're very
some
blessed. We're very blessed that we've got a large group of people that are happy to just come in and chat absolute rubbish for a couple of weeks or however long it is while you're away.
all the above.
That being said, you have been away.
Yeah.
You've been in Perth.
Yeah.
Perth.
Perth.
With an F.
P-U-R-F. Perth.
Right. For the last couple of weeks. We'll get stuck into that very soon because there's a lot of updates. We've got a bit of catching up to do.
Yeah, there's a little bit of scrambling.
We've also got PGA Championship has finished up at the time of recording this morning. So this is going out on Friday, obviously.
Yeah, man.
Monday the 18th, we're recording.
At the time of listening, I came back from Perth last Wednesday.
Correct. So
Yeah.
Aaron Rye has won the PGA. We'll get stuck into
So
that.
cool.
It was such a cool day. We got a bit of a topic about that as well.
Yeah.
And then I feel like as well, we haven't really updated too many people about what's going on with the darts. You haven't touched one in a year and a half, but I have.
I don't think I've thrown a dart at the board since at your place, but it wasn't even the last couple of recordings.
Yeah.
It's a month plus
At least since we've thrown darts
probably
together.
and change.
And so I had a couple of I actually got pulled up at the golf club by one of the boys on Saturday and was just like, "You still playing darts?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, I haven't heard anything." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's bring it back on." So Jolie, before we get stuck into you and what you've been doing, recent rounds. Shall I go first?
Sure.
Right. So I had 36 points on the weekend.
Yeah, you did.
Playing off 4 at Heidelberg. Beautiful.
Price is wrong.
Fuck!
bitch.
Hang on. That's the one.
Yeah, close.
Sorry.
I'll
figure it out.
One day. 36 points playing off 4, and I had a double bogey on 9, which I'm ropeable about. Hit the ball. I walked off the golf course on Saturday saying I hit the ball pretty average. And thinking back on it, it was a little bit better than average.
Yeah.
Hit a few fairways, hit a few greens. The things I enjoyed the most about Saturday was that, number one, I putted really well.
Yeah.
And I'll get to that in a minute because we made some tweaks. And it was kind of from Thursday last week, practicing with SGM and Michael Saketa. So I'll get stuck into that in a minute. Kept my frustrations intact for a little bit. Allowed it to sort of show themselves a little bit in the moment, but sort of put a lid on it pretty well. And didn't get flustered by making mistakes. Right? And then the most important thing that I was happy with on Saturday was that I was able to get crafty again with a couple of shots.
Okay.
And I'll start with that. So driver's a bit hit and miss at the moment. It's not the strongest club in the bag at the moment for me. It's definitely on the way back, but I still have to sort of stay in my lane. As soon as I start to open the shoulders a bit and really want to pump one, that's where it goes fucking every which way.
Off the planet.
Absolutely. So walking off 9 after making double, the double was half unlucky, half a couple of shit shots. Striped one into the left shit.
On
9.
Yeah.
So I'll just quickly run through the double. Striped one into the left shit near the practice green.
Yeah.
That's there.
Yeah.
Had a clear sight from a second shot to the flag. So I'm like, great, grab 4 iron, keep this thing fucking low. If it draws, beautiful. It cut and went the other way.
The old draw fade.
The old draw fade, right? Ron Chopper, eat your heart out.
The choppies.
And then was out on the right side of a right rough near sort of 8 tee box.
Yeah.
Hit this golf shot and the club just went straight underneath it. Off some
soil.
loose soil and wet turf, and it was just yuck. and then hit this glorious fucking pitch shot from 47 meters that bounced twice and just fucking took off like a cannon and rolled off the back of the green because it's 9 and it's the worst green on the fucking, and then just couldn't make up and down. Couldn't make up and down. So I was like, fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
So walk off that green a little bit frustrated after making a bad score, and then feel the wind straight down 10. And I'm like, oh, let's go.
You hit it wherever you want.
Absolutely.
Aim it at the green, swing hard.
And I already swing up on driver as it is because that's just how it's going at the moment. But I thought, fuck this, tee it up, go hard, right? Teed it up, swung hard, came out of the absolute bottom and just shut it, like rolled all the way just short of the bunker. Like, I just topped the fucking thing. 200, like not even 200 meters, like 180 meters straight up the fucking fairway. Yeah. And I was like, I mean, that's what you deserve.
That's what you deserve that.
You haven't been hitting driver well and you've done that.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
SGM does something very similar. He's hitting driver so skanky at the moment, and he hates you for it too because you think you're hitting driver bad or were hitting driver bad. You ain't got nothing on him at the moment. Trust me.
Not at the moment, no.
Trust me.
Not at the moment. Driver's all right.
Even back then, trust me.
Nah, I will give him a run for his money.
I doubt it. You haven't seen it, bruv. I feel for him like a lot. Anyway, so SGM's like right next to me, and he's got like a clear sight to the flag. So I'm like, oh, what's the number? And he goes 145, and I'm like, mint. And the tree's overhanging, so I'm like, I need to hit something low lofted. Pulled 6 iron, and as soon as I like pulled 6, I'm like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've hit this shot 1,000 times before in my life. I'm going to open the face a little bit, swing across my feet line, and hold it off like that and hit this cut. And then as soon as I put the club down behind the ball, everything just sort of clicked. And I was like, oh, this is so familiar.
Yeah.
From when I used to hit fades and
sort
shit.
of knew.
Yeah, I just knew. Anyway, hit it, and it just came out so hot and so delicious. And I'm like, I like walked around to see it because it started cutting, and it was like the tree was blocking my view. So I walked around and sort of chased it a little bit, and I saw it pitch on the green. And as soon as it pitched on the green, I'm like, fucked. It's over the back. Like that's
Real, just knew.
it was so hot.
Yeah.
Anyway, SGM's gone, nah, I think that's going to be pretty good. Anyway, we're walking up, and it's like 5 feet.
Oh.
Drain it.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, we're on.
Yeah.
13, again, getting crafty, right? We're on the topic of getting crafty. 13's par 3, longest par 3 on the course, 178 meters into wind. 2 weeks ago, it was the same yardage into wind. I hit 4 iron full and lost the ball over the back in some shrubs. Had to run back to the tee box in stroke. Not fun. This week, I'm like, right, boys, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to chop one off a little bit. If we don't see this ball finish, I'm hitting another one from here. Right? Yeah. Anyway, the group behind us was Anth Bainey and a couple of his mates. They've caught up, and like we weren't slow. They were just super quick, and we were fine. So there's a bit of a crowd. We're just chatting shit and whatever, waiting for groups to get off the green. All of a sudden, I step up, hit this absolute fucking rocket. Absolute just cannon. Shopped it like Tommy Fleetwood finish, like held it off. It stayed low into the wind, and Anth's just gone, oh, he's hit a fucking dart too, right? 8 feet, boxed it.
Oh, yum.
I was like, yep, nice, we're on. Anyway, so I got crafty with it, and I was really happy with that. Putted well. Like I said, we made some adjustments on Thursday. Michael Saketa, who listens, I know his brother does too. I gave him like half a putting lesson on Thursday night in the sim last week. When I tell you that it's the most disgusting putting posture I've ever seen, he looks like a mannequin at Kmart. Right? I love him to pieces. He's a gentle soul. Like, he's one of my favorites at the club. And I hope he's listening because I hope he's kept at what I've changed. Because all I did was get him a little bit over it a little bit and just get the hands away from the ball, like away from his body. He's like you. His hands are almost rubbing up against like his stomach when he takes the club away. So I just got him to create a bit of width and a bit of room. And all of a sudden it's fine in the middle of the club face. It's rolling end over end. And I thought to myself, I'm like, there's very similar problems to what you're having at the moment with putter. Like thinking about myself. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's put into place what I've just told him to do. Yeah. Just dots.
Just roll it mid.
Everything's out of the middle. I'm giving myself a bit of room. I grip down on the shaft, on the grip, like that much. Because I felt myself gripping it up the top of the grip, and I don't do that normally. So I'm like, fuck, that's odd. Anyway, drip back down, started coming good. So as a whole, for what I thought was not hitting the ball that great, because there were some real skunky shots in there, to still have 36 points off 4, I'll take it.
That's the importance of short game and putting, though. That's
Yeah.
how important putting it good is.
And again, credit to Luke from the other week when we were at PK, just, giving me a couple of tidbits, and Raptor as well.
Yeah.
And just short game comps and, a little bit of confidence and understanding of what
It's golf
to do.
IQ, man.
Golf IQ. And I kind of lost it a little bit because you kind of hit the same shots at the same golf courses all the time.
Yeah. You get complacent.
So like I was trying to hit, different sorts of shots around the greens. Like on 9 where I had the double, it didn't work, but it was like the thought was there. When the pitch shot rolled over the back of the green, I was short-sighted because the pin was like towards the back of the green. So I was sort of short-sighted. I'm like, it might not be the shot. I didn't have a great lie either. So I'm like, fuck it. Whack it in the back of the stands, try and bounce it into the fucking bank, see what happens. And it literally just caught the absolute top of the bank and just skidded forward. I was like, oh, fuck.
You're close.
Close.
Yeah.
But again, like I don't hit that shot.
Sure, thought was there.
Normally, I'm opening 60 like that, right? And just trying and hoping that I don't thin it into the, halfway back up the fairway. Do you know what I mean? So golf's finally heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
For the first time in what feels like a long time, as are the darts, which we'll get to later. So, hello everyone. Sorry to take you away from the episode. We'll be back there in a moment. But if you're enjoying this content and you want to see more of it, you should subscribe.
Hang on. That sounds pretty difficult.
What do you mean?
You know why that sounds pretty difficult? What just watch this. Just So what happens is
It's as simple as that. Can you believe it? But like I said, if you're enjoying... Are you all right?
sorry, that was just really hard.
You look like you've had a workout. And yet all you've done is subscribe. How easy is that, Joel?
Just press the button. I'm dizzy.
And if you enjoy our content, you should also follow us on Spotify. You should follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Like, subscribe, comment on our videos, enjoy it where you can, and share it with your friends. Send them a text message with our links in them.
Correct.
They're everywhere. But we thoroughly appreciate your support. But please, head down, follow us, subscribe, like, comment, leave a review.
Do what I just did.
Yeah, it's not that hard. If Joel can do it, I have so much faith in you.
Okay, time's up.
Thank you. That's me.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I haven't been this excited for golf for a few months. And that's partly due to, a combination of knowing that I was going away for the honeymoon, so I was going to miss it for a little bit, not playing the greatest, having to go see Raptor time and time again, a couple of shit rounds, busy with life and everything. But now I'm just like, oh, cool. I'm back at it now.
Man.
Winter's here. That sucks. So
Got a full dose of winter today.
you did. You're an idiot. You went to Rosanna today and had a practice on your own because there was nobody else.
I didn't
on the
want
golf
anybody
course.
else. No,
No,
one was there. That's why I went out there.
Absolutely. No, that's fair enough.
It was
For
like
you, it's
sli-
perfect. But
it was
for me,
like-
I'm just looking at it like, well, fuck, if no one else is out there, I'm not going.
It was like slightly drizzly.
Yeah.
And it was like Luke left at, probably like 3 o'clock, just shy of 3 o'clock. And I'm just like, I'm still in a cart. I look out. I'm like, there is nobody out here. It's like drizzling. It was miserable out there. It wasn't windy, thank fuck. But it was just that drizzly shit. And no one goes out there. I just had the course to myself. It was fucking mint.
Mad.
You called me. I was on 12 green. You're like, in the rain? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no one else is out here. This is mint.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
perfect.
give a fuck about rain. If it was raining,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have just
But
done
that
putting
sort of,
inside.
that blanketing mist can go
Yeah.
one of two ways.
It was just gently heavier than mist. Just gently.
Yeah, that's fine.
just gently.
That's fine.
It was enough to get things sort of wet, but it was all right because the grip didn't stay
No.
wet. It was a quick little wipe on the towel and everything
Yep.
was good, and then just hit the golf ball. It was
yeah,
mint. It
perfect.
was mint.
Because when
Everything
it's
went
like
half a club shorter, but it was fine.
when it's that really fine misty shit, and you look out down the fairway and you can't tell if it's fog or rain.
Yeah,
That's when it's like, oh, this sucks.
yeah, because it's thicker.
You just it's thicker,
lighter, but it's-
lighter. But no, you're right. It's exactly how it is though. It is lighter, yes, but it is thicker.
It
and
still
it's-
gets
because it's just
still
so
get
dense.
wet,
It's so
yeah.
dense.
yeah. This stuff was just gently heavier than that misty crap,
Love it.
but light,
Perfect.
but like not as thick, not as blankety.
You know what it is?
No.
It's one of those where like you're on a tee box, like on 6 or 7 throughout the day, and it's raining a little bit, and you go, boys, if it stays like this all day, we're golden.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're
it was
golden.
that.
We're
it was
golden.
that. It was fine. And yeah,
Because
like
you're copping.
nothing,
You'll just
nothing
go,
was wet.
any worse than this? Shit.
Yeah.
This is
But-
just as much. But anyway, you've been in Perth.
Yeah, man.
Let's go through it quickly because
I'll do my recent round
yes.
first. So my most recent round was Friday. So at the time of recording, it was just the other day. Yeah, last Friday. So I went to Cobram with my old man and a sponsor of mine,
Nice.
which was awesome. So they played an amateur event, and I went with them up at Cobram.
Yep.
That they do every year. Just 2-day events. Saturday, Sunday, they play one course, or the old the West course on the first day on Saturday, and old course next. Anyway,
Yep.
we had a practice round on the old. I just had a social hit on the old on the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Caddied for Dean on Saturday and the old boy yesterday. Anyway, so the most recent round, it was on Friday, and I wouldn't say it's a new addition yet, but it was a test run with a putter.
Okay.
Alright. And I'll explain why when I go through Perth. Rolled it fucking awesome.
Yep.
Rolled it so good. So
Love it.
what I used for that round was it was a Scotty, so it was a 5.2 Phantom.
Okay.
So 7.2. So the 7 is just a bit more of a fang. It looks like one of those Odyssey.
Odyssey
putters.
number 7.
I don't know. But it had a bit more of the fangs rather than anyway.
And they're thicker. They're thicker fangs. yeah?
Gently. Oh no, the 5's the thicker one.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 7 anyway. And the 0.2 just means the neck. It was a plumber's neck, which I
Yep.
like because I have that on my blade. Roll it awesome. I was in the green for every putting stat according to shots to hole.
Cool.
So that's a positive, and it felt great. I didn't miss any makeables. Those ones inside 6 feet that I'd been somewhat struggling with, especially over in Perth. Rolled that beautifully.
Yep.
Gained shots, particularly on the occasional par save. Like I had 16 greens, which helped, and I made both up and down. 15 greens and made 3 up and downs.
Nice.
Which helped the putting stat a lot. But it was just I had so much more control and forgiveness with that mallet head. And I don't know, it might have been just a honeymoon phase with something different, but it's really kicked me down the path of this is for you. So I shot 5 under. It was bogey free.
Yep.
Which was really nice. It was just the birdies just plotted every few holes. That's sort of all it was. Didn't get hot.
Okay.
In terms of making a bunch all in a row and shooting something lower, but I'm not complaining with a new flat stick,
No.
different flat stick, hit it sort of somewhat standard. It was sort of just a cruisy round. It wasn't anything too flashy. Like I didn't have an outstanding ball striking display or nothing like that. If I did miss, it was generally fine. That's somewhat of a shot. Or, just sort of recovered nicely. But it was really cruisy, really sort of standard. The golf course that we played isn't that challenging.
Yep.
Greens were great, and the weather was really nice. So
Yeah, perfect.
There's nothing really else to it.
Last week was definitely the last of the good weather.
Yeah, as we've seen already.
It's
not going to be friendly from now until fucking October, I reckon.
Sick.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome.
Woo.
Anyway,
bring back preferred lies.
Then, all right, Perth reflection.
Okay, before you do, 2 things. Firstly, we'll keep Perth minimal.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not going to,
because I don't think you're not overly happy about how Perth went.
No, I've got some comments, and I'll just reflect and give everyone an update. But
Cool.
I'm not going to dive into it.
I want to ask you one question. I want you to answer it as quickly as you can. What is it about a mallet putter that you're actually looking at to gain? Is it the extra bit of forgiveness?
No, it's the stability of it. It's the face control that
Okay.
I had, and it's that extra little bit of weight, but that doesn't mean it's heavier.
No.
I don't know how to explain it.
Stability.
It's the stability of it. That's.
You feel like you can't get it off plane.
It's just always going online.
Yeah.
It's just that face stability that I was really craving at the moment,
Mhm.
because I felt like I've sort of lacked that
So
in the
in-
recent few weeks.
By face stability, you're thinking that what you're feeling with your blade is that if it's slightly out of the toe, you're noticing it more.
No, it just with the blade, it's demanding a more pure stroke.
Yeah.
Which is what the mallet offers, is that more forgiveness across the board.
Yeah.
There's more balanced weight
Yeah.
in that head. I found anyway.
And it's not an insert face, is it? It's a milled face.
yeah, it's a whole milled face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So
So
my
Scotty
blo-
doesn't do inserts for mallets, does he?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. He does the still does the chain link face. But the insert.
He's more for the blades and
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Newports and
picture it. I don't think the inserts are in the
no.
fucking mallets. Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so
I
either.
haven't paid
Anyway,
attention enough. But
Perth.
I should know that.
No, it doesn't
I
matter.
should know that. Fucking hell.
Perth, talk to me.
It was weird. I flew over to Perth. Or was it the 30th or something
Yeah.
of April?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something
Yeah,
like
30th or 1st of May, something like that. It might have been the 1st. Flew over with a bunch of confidence.
Yeah.
The previous month and a half had been really solid. Q school
Obviously.
went really well. Been hit the ball great. And the only concern was not that putter started feeling weird, but that was going to be the only difference as to whether I score or not. And previously, from pretty much mid-Jan through to the end of Feb, had been driver. Driver was the massive issue. And putting that and sorting that sort of stuff out put the spotlight on something else that might have been standing out.
Okay.
And I'm a good putter.
You are, yeah, very much.
I've always
so.
been a solid putter, but putting was now the reason why I'd either score well or not. And I've always believed that. I've said that a million times. If the flat stick gets going, we shoot low. If it doesn't, square to 1 under, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but I always generally hit it very similar most rounds. As you know, you have the occasional ones where you just can't get anything going. And so what? That's where the short game sort of tries to help you out, right? Anyway, we get down to Bunbury, which is like 2 hours south of Perth. Bunbury's a nice golf course, tight as all fuck. It's kind of very Latrobe,
Oh, yep.
but a Perth version, so it's a bit firmer. Greens are fucking phenomenal. Well, not phenomenal, but they were really good. The day before, we get onto the range at about 2:00, and I still had like a bit of brain fog getting off the plane. We'd driven 2 hours. Like I stretched, but you know, then it was like a bit like sleep deprived as well, getting up all so fucking early and stuff like that. So I probably shouldn't have gone to the range. I probably should have just done some short game, right? But I'm like, I didn't hit balls the day before, nor did and I flew in on the Thursday, and this is the Friday. So I hadn't hit balls the day before on the Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm like, I can't hit balls. I can't not hit balls. I have to go have a range session. Felt terrible because there was a bit of brain fog. The swing thoughts weren't quite there yet. I saw it was just getting up there and sort of just hitting shots.
Been there.
And I didn't really have much thought process, and I wasn't really worried about that at first because I'm like, no, you're hitting it great. The swing feels great. Just trust the process. Just trust your feel. Like, just go up and hit the ball. And I started seeing a couple wonky offline ones. So a couple low Healy ones that were sort of squirt out right. That were like, weren't shanks, but they felt like shanks. They felt terrible. They're sort of squirty right. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the next one, I sort of dragged the handle a little bit. The heel would dig in. I'd flip one. I'm thinking, oh. And I'm like, right, hang on, lock in. Right. And I just couldn't.
Oh.
So I'm on the range just hitting, and it looked a lot better than it felt, but it still wasn't the feelings that I was after.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, holy fuck, hang on, lock in for a sec. And then I'm trying to lock into the feelings that I had during Q school and the weeks leading up to Perth and stuff like that. And I couldn't really find it. I finished off with a couple all right ones, but I'm like, okay, just trust the process. Even don't go into tomorrow worrying about that session. That's you're just moving the body. When I putted was all right. Short game session was fine. Yeah, then get out the next day, and I just couldn't fully commit to anything. I was still sort of hung up a little bit on the awkward swing feelings that I had from the day before.
Right.
And the range session in the morning of round 1 at Bunbury was the same. Was like, I'm like fighting. I'm fighting myself. I'm fighting my hand. I'm fighting my body. I'm fighting. It was just it was a bit of a battle.
Yeah.
So, and that's the last thing you want, because the last thing you want to do before a round is try and fix something on the range. That's it's a warm up. The range is a warm up, not a practice session. And it felt terrible. I ended up I hit a couple wedges. Wedges were fine, but then hit a couple of full swing 7-irons and 4-irons and stuff like that. And I was gonna go into like 2-iron and driver, and so I didn't even hit those. I'm like, nah, get off the range. Get off the range before you see something that you really don't want to see, and then you got to go out and play a round of golf. And yeah, at Bunbury, I had fucking nothing. It was horrible.
Yeah.
The putter disappeared. Like had no confidence because I was just under so much pressure after hitting it poorly. Driver was very iffy. Trying to maybe get too much out of it, and the ball striking just wasn't there. I just had nothing.
Yeah,
It just was off. It just was flat
That's
out
so
off.
odd.
So I think I had 3 over. And yeah, I just had nothing, unfortunately. 3, maybe 4. It might have been 4 over actually.
Jeez, righto.
So I'm like, okay, you allowed a bad one. That's sort of what I thought. I was a bit bummed out because I'm like, fuck, I was come over here looking forward to playing really well and didn't produce much. There was some good stuff, but anyway. The worst part was I was 2 under through 4
Jesus.
as well. And started like pretty good. And then I saw one like leaky one. I'm like, fuck, you had it. And then the transition gets quick. All of a sudden I start early extending a little bit and I'm fucked from there. And then the next day I had 2 under, sort of came back a little bit. Still wasn't quite good enough. Climbed up the leaderboard a fair bit, but it, wasn't still not the greatest result because it was pretty gettable out there.
Mm-hmm.
Missed out on the next event. Who cares? So what? Get to Kwinana, and it is excluding the national in the elements we fucking played in. I'm just sort of going to wipe that off the memory list. Kwinana is the highest round I've shot in, I can't even tell you how long.
Yeah, right.
So I went out and had 6 over at Kwinana. Hit it off the fucking planet. Putter was horrible. Absolutely nothing. It was some of the worst golf I've ever played. And it was all just a bit of head noise. Like it wasn't like I wasn't confident as such, but I couldn't match the swing feeling and the shot choice up to the execution. I just couldn't put them together. Like if I had a really good idea of the shot idea that I wanted, the execution wasn't there. Just didn't execute.
Yeah, right.
Or if I didn't really think through the shot that much, I would go and hit it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I striped that, but it's not really where I was hoping to hit it because I didn't plan anything else. I was just so concentrated on trying to hit the golf ball properly.
Righto.
So that was a bit of a get all the bad shit out sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was very disappointing. And then Cottesloe Open, fucking weird, like funky golf course, somewhat pretty tricky. Green complexes are some of the most chaotic I've ever seen. The actual the greens themselves. Some of the slopiest, undulating, just fucking roller coaster of greens. Every single one of them too. Like unnecessary too.
Right.
Like too much. Like I love funky greens. I love a bit of undulation and stuff like that. Way too much. Still very cool golf course to play though. So it's still a great course. It's just unfortunately they just ruined it with those greens.
Yeah, right.
They're just too chaotic. But still very, very cool to go play. Very like funky. Like, your short game had to be really trippy, aiming away from pins sometimes or often. The green and putting was difficult as well because it was just so funky, right? Started horribly in that first round. Started so bad. I was like 4 over through 5, right? Just absolute chop down. Just had nothing. In windy weather too. Clawed it back. I had 2 over, and I'm like, okay, you've sort of played a lot better on that back 9. Bring that into the next day. Played so much better the next day, and still had 2 over. It was really weird. But the biggest standout was I hit it pretty decent. Like I probably only hit 2 wayward drives. Everything else was pretty solid. Iron play was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The short game was probably give it a 6.5 out of 10. So just acceptable.
Yeah.
So still okay. And I wouldn't have had less than 34 putts.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was horrible. Like the putt, I had 0 control. Speed and line with putter. 0 control. Had no matter how locked in I got to the specific putt and concentrated so much on getting the stroke to complement the line and the feel that I wanted for the putt, it wasn't even close. I missed a putt from this far. Didn't even touch the hole. For birdie on the last hole of the event.
Jesus.
So for viewers, it wouldn't have been. It was a 1.5 foot.
A foot and a half.
I missed. It was
fucking hell.
Yeah, it was.
Not even a wedge length.
So take the grip off your putter and just the shaft length. I missed it from that far.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't even touch the hole on pretty good greens. Didn't even touch the hole, and I'm like, what? Right, and yeah, just had absolutely nothing. Couldn't control line, couldn't control speed.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's going on in your hands, Joel? What the fuck is going on? And I know it's not It's the best putter I've ever had. I love it. I fucking love that putter. And I've always loved how it's felt and how I feel over it as well. I've always had confidence with it. I feel it's almost like this same scenario that I had with driver, where the compatibility might just not be there anymore. And it's very early days, but I'd rather catch it early than
Go through what you went through.
I went through with dog.
Yeah.
Where I'm waiting months before I try and see a result and just go, maybe it's just not it. And I change something small and all of a sudden, bang, we're back.
You are not alone in this.
No.
Because Mitch Cooper, who we had on last week, has also changed his putter recently.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as long as I've played with Mitch, he's had the same fucking putter. This Wilson blade thing that he loves. I've hit it. It's a decent putter. It's not horrible. But he's loved it because he's always had it. He's always gamed it. And in the last sort of 3-ish months, maybe since the start of the year even, I'll give it to that, fallen more and more out of love with it.
Yeah.
To the point where about 6 weeks ago, maybe less, he's pulled the trigger and bought himself a Spider. And same thing, looking for a bit more stability, a bit more forgiveness, just something that can instill a bit of confidence back into his putting stroke.
Yeah.
So I don't blame you, or I don't disagree with your choice to look at another putter. I think that, because when I rang you last week and sort of, got a catch up of when you're coming back and all that kind of shit, it was after I shared Raptor's story where he was like, oh, at least this is a good result to finish on.
Yeah, that was at Wembley.
And I said, hopefully he's coming back happy because I hadn't seen an awful, and I'd seen the results and I knew you wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
And then you responded to that on Instagram just being like, grr.
Grr.
Right? And I was like, he hates it.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
yeah.
Ring him, see what's going on.
Yeah.
And as soon as you started telling me, I'm like, how bad could it be? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think part of that response from me was like, he's just changed driver a little bit. Now it's all good. Now he's thinking maybe putter's just as quick of a fix. And I was like, okay, so just take it with a pinch of salt, see what happens. But now that you've explained it, I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
So, so while I was over in Perth, I just missed out on the Western Australian Pro-Am. So they call it Yokine because that's the suburb it's in. It used to be the Yokine, but it's WA now. Right. Just missed out on that. So I missed out on only 2 events only because the field size was so small. And so, I have that tour category and that Q school status thing that I have, but the top 2 to 25 on the previous Pro-Am Order of Merit, obviously they're a category above us. Yeah. So that's how it should be. So with fields that are so small, only 30 players in a Pro-Am, like I'm right on the edge of that.
So,
Just missed out on that. So we ended up going play Karrinyup, right? Holy fucking phenomenal golf course. Long too, but fucking awesome. And I would have been 3, maybe 4 under. You guys, no, I would have been 3 under. You guys would have seen a couple of videos, both up on my story as well. Just a couple of shots that were hitting. And I swung it really good, hit the ball great, and just putted like a fucking idiot. Same thing on phenomenal greens. Just had nothing. Just had no feel, no faith in it. I'm like, it's not like you haven't practiced, Joel. Like, is this just a lack of confidence? And
yes,
and it is. That's exactly what it is. The thing is,
it's compounding lacks of confidence.
The exact feeling that I had, or that I have with my current putter now, was the exact same thing that I had when I actually upgraded it to it in the first place. So remember that black limited one I used? How I loved
we had it on the table here and everything. It was a piece of art.
I used to putt dots with that thing. And then the stroke sort of changed the tiniest bit, and I just had this itch. I'm like, not it. Like this, I need something else. Something else with a different neck. I need a bit more stability, less flow. And the second I picked up my current putter, I knew the intuition was there. So I changed it straight away. The second I felt slightly off with the previous putter, upgrade or change. I wouldn't call it upgrade, but it kind of is for the game. Putt dots with that. I've got the same feeling. The exact same feeling. I'm like, fuck.
Change it.
Exactly.
Change it.
I'm not
you don't need to sit here and try and convince me.
No, I know. I'm just like, so the intuition is just taken over immediately. The second I'm like, oh, I'm not comfy with this, and there's not really that much. I can't practice out of this. So I'm like, just all right, tidy it up now, get onto it straight away. I'm seeing duds next month after I get back from Mackay.
Yep.
And we'll get into something that feels amazing, like the one that I literally used for for the last few days. So
This is going to sound a little bit weird, but over the last 4 or 5 years of our friendship, there's been a few times in the past where you've made a change in your golf game
I knew this was coming. Yeah.
and then I've followed suit.
Yeah.
And that's not because I'm just copying you, right? But it's more so for the fact that it's like, oh, you're quicker to pull triggers on stuff because of what you're doing in the game. Because you have to.
Have to.
And then sometimes I'll be in a similar sort of position with my own golf game where I go, oh, maybe I should try something similar and it might work for me. A few times it has. TSRs, right? 4-iron, wedges, PLD, right? And whatever else, right? So when you spoke to me about mallet putters last week, I was like, I'm not putting it that great at the moment. Mitch has then changed to a spider for a bit more stability. You're looking at changing to a mallet for the same reasons. I'm like, is it the bat? Is it the bat? Had the session with Saketa on Thursday, changed a couple of things with him, changed a couple of things with me, putted really well, and I've decided it's not.
Yeah.
I love that PLD. And I think that with the amount of golf that I play compared to you and how I play my golf compared to you, the tolerance of accepting that it's not the club is far greater than with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? With amateur golfers, let's
Absolutely.
say. I'm much more likely to turn around and go, you're putting shit because you can't putt for shit.
It's
got
you
nothing
haven't,
to
you haven't
do-
practiced for 2 weeks.
You could
so-
be holding a wooden spoon and
Yeah.
it'd be the same results.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think that, but those thoughts creep in.
Yeah.
And
It's the what ifs.
It's the what ifs,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So much so, I've got my old spider sitting out there. I rolled 3 balls in the hallway last week, and I'm like, no, it's not
Yeah,
it.
go with what feels
It's
familiar
not it.
and what you like. Yeah.
It's a different makeup. If I wanted to get something in a mallet, I'd probably go for a plumber's neck, like we've got in the blades, because I love that neck. I love how it feels, and I love the stroke with it. But also, I'm just like, at the moment, to me, there's nothing on the market that's going to feel as good as that PLD.
No, then don't.
Unless I got another PLD that's just got a big fat ass on it.
So yeah, that's the thing. It's like, one, you got to love what you're looking down at. Like, you got to really enjoy what you're looking down at with putter. I feel like it's a massive confidence thing. I feel like with any other clubs, you can somewhat get used to it. Like, looking down at a driver head, like if it works well for you, you end up liking the look of it because you know it works for you.
Unless it's a fucking ping driver.
I see. Same thing with the fucking big
Turbulators.
Yeah, like I'd get used to it. If I was hitting rockets with it, I'd absolutely love it. I wouldn't.
Nope.
That wouldn't be the
Not for drags.
That wouldn't be the push factor for me. Whereas looking down at a putter, I want to look down at something I like the look of.
Yeah.
I've always been attracted to that, and I love the blade look. And I've putted well with it in the past. I've used one mallet in my life, and that was that monoblock.
Yep.
Weirdest part was I had the best putting stats with that.
Okay.
So I've sort of in the recent literally 2 weeks, I'm like, how about you get over yourself a little bit
Yeah.
and start using something that gets the ball in the fucking hole?
Yeah, like
How
it.
about you pull your head in? That's sort of
like
what I
it.
thought. So, and don't get me wrong, there's some mallets I'm like, that's hot. That's mint.
Yeah.
But I've never liked the look of mallets. I've never gotten around to it. And they haven't made me putt any better, really, what I felt. But I've never had a mallet that's 100% suited me.
Sometimes the numbers don't lie.
Exactly. So,
And you can tell yourself that every time you look down at your putter and go, ugh.
but the thing is, I've already somewhat fallen in love with the Phantom that I've used for 2 days.
Have you got it in the car?
Yeah.
I'll have a look after it.
I've somewhat fallen in love with it already because it's given me a couple of results.
Yeah.
Already. I've already seen signs going, fuck, how good's this? It already feels amazing. I already love looking down at it.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just like, imagine I get a mallet that I've actually chosen the head, love looking down at it, rolls it good. I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Just
just a change. It's
a change. Just a change.
So
Absolutely.
I'm going to experiment because the thing is, if I go, so I'm going to see Duds 15th of next month.
Yep.
Very excited. We're going to spend 15 hours on whatever we're doing. Right. It won't be that long, of course. But yeah, it'll be whole bag, driver through to putter. Everything will be changing.
Everything's open.
Everything. So it'll be new woods. It'll be whole new makeup. Whether it's literally the same makeup as the bag, just the new
Just
shit.
fresh stuff.
Just
Yeah.
fresh stuff. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Who cares? I'm open to anything. But yeah, and then
Times
then
times
that
are,
putter.
times are exciting.
Yeah, I'm keen for it because I just know I even felt it today. The speed control, like the greens are not still recovering, but they're just on the arse end of the funky part of coring.
Yep.
Of the coring process. So the good thing is we had like a little bit of warmth recently.
Mm-hmm.
Got some funky weather now. Hopefully we get like winter warmth, which is like those 19-degree days, 20-degree days sort of thing. So hopefully we get a couple of them in the next 2 weeks and the golf course will just thrive.
Yeah.
Right. And so I can get on some greens and really work on this mallet putting where I have all this confidence, and just the speed control is just significantly better. The consistency of roll is just nice. I'm starting it online with ease, like perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Already got feel sort of going. So it's already, I'm like, how the fuck am I going to putt with my old putter now? It's already feeling like that. So I don't know if it's honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
I hope it's not.
Okay.
I really don't think it is, because I've had this itch that I've sort of knew, the intuition part of it. I just sort of
It's
knew
there.
that this was the change
It's
that I
there.
needed to make. So now with duds, yeah, go
nuts.
go into something, go have a look at things and like go, all right, I love that. I love the look of that. Let's put this neck on it. With
Go
this
shopping.
length, with length, just fucking go shopping.
Just go shopping.
And the weird thing is, if we get some numbers going and my current blade produces better numbers than the mallet, looks like I'll stick with the blade.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing, but I know it won't.
Yeah.
I just know. I
Yeah.
can just feel it. Whereas with driver, I didn't know. I didn't know what the change was. I thought it was me. And in some elements, it absolutely was.
Yeah.
It was probably 50-50 change in the club and the compatibility of how I swing it. So, whereas with this, I know I stroke it good.
Yeah.
Like I've really worked hard on that in terms of even down to the speed of the stroke, down to the nearest tenth of it, down to the nearest 0.1 of a second.
Jeez.
No shit. We've got that stuff on TrackMan. So I've worked on that to get it so perfectly consistent with the stroke and the timing of it, the length of it, all that, the angle of attack even. Like I've worked so hard to get it so consistent where I know the stroke's good. Now just putting something in the hands that complements it. And so far, or only literally had 2 days of putting with this mallet and it's already complementing it.
Nice.
So fucking hope so. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, because
we got big events coming up.
Because there's some shit going.
We got big events coming
We
up.
got stuff. Not pro events. Fuck that.
Fuck your pro
Fuck
events.
the pro events.
Right? I'm talking about chasing birdies.
You know what's weird? I shouldn't even be able to play that. It's because it's an amateur golf club society thing. I've got a golf league number. Fuck you.
That's it. So we've had Mark on before. We've done events with Mark in the past from Chasing Birdies. And then something popped up a couple weeks ago and he sort of clued me in. I'm very privileged knowing Mark as well as I do that I get a little bit of insider scoop as to where the next events are and all that kind of stuff. And he hits me up the other week and he goes, this is what I've got cooking. We start talking about it and it just sounds more and more intriguing, right? And he's called it the Victorian Social Open, right? It is a 4-person Ambrose event at RACV Healesville Country Club, which is, I've never played before. You have?
I've played the front line of it.
Right. Like I said, 4-ball Ambrose, and he's put a call out to different levels of, like, obviously the faithful, the Chasing Birdies faithful, but then also a number of different like golfing influences in the area to come and play in this event. Make your teams up, go nuts. As soon as I saw that, I started getting the phone out. First call was to you, right? Are you in the country? Right? Are you in the state? The answer was yes.
Yeah.
Second question,
Yeah.
who else wants to play?
Home, yeah.
Right? So we are playing in this event coming up. We've got a pretty cool team.
Fuck yeah, we do.
We've got a pretty
we do.
sick team, right?
We're going scuba.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Because
I've worked it out.
We won't have a high
handicap is no handicap.
Like,
we're going to be playing against.
what is it? You're off like 4.
Hang on, just don't go any further, right?
Been told off again.
We are, like I said, we're playing. We've got a good team. It's on the 21st of June. So next month, we've got literally just over a month at the time of recording from listening. I'm so keen. Like, I'm fucking so excited. And I'm going to say this now before we announce our team. If anybody's listening who is taking part in the Victorian Social Open hosted by Chasing Birdies Amateur Golf Club Society, look out.
This guy.
Because we're coming, right? Team GJGJ is on the hunt.
On the prowl.
We're coming.
We're going to have to shoot 47 off the stick.
It can be done,
Probably could.
It can be done.
Around that joint.
right? Because not only do we have an Aussie Tour Pro,
Yours truly.
right? You got me. I suck. Right? We've got Marcus Raptopoulos and your old man Blair Mitchell. I'm very excited
It's going
for
to be
this
fucking sick.
because again, when I was talking to you about it and texting you, I was like, right, would the old man be keen for an Ambrose Day to come and get fucking pissed with us basically and just have a bit of a slap? You're like, hold on, give me 5 minutes. Right? Ring me back. You're like, yep, he's in.
He's in.
And then I rang Raptor. I texted Raptor rather. I said, hey, I know you coach on Sundays. Thoughts on this? And he texts me back. He's like, it's far forward enough in the future. Book it in. Let's go.
book it. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. I'll cancel my lessons if I've got any for the day. I was like,
He's good
right.
like that.
But we are very excited for this event. Chasing Birdies. Mark does a phenomenal job. We've played events before. We've had our own with him, and we've been talking. We're looking to do that again, probably next year, or even towards the end of this year. I'm really excited for this. It's a good. I'm seeing it as a proper golf day where we actually like travel.
Yeah.
We've got to actually get in the cars and go.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
not like around here at Yarrambat where it's like 6 minutes up the road, right? Because we're
Gotta
teeing
hike
off,
it a little bit.
We're teeing off at 8:30.
Oh, yeah. Early start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
It was what, like an hour and something?
From here, it's about 40 minutes.
Oh, real?
Yeah,
Is it not?
it's not that bad. At that time of the morning,
Healesville?
oh, don't ask. I looked at the maps a couple weeks ago. I couldn't tell you.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we're very excited.
Directions.
Like I said, to all those taking part, look out. We are coming. We're ready to go. We're putting the call out early. We're going to be up near the top of that leaderboard. I don't care what anyone says. We might be
it's gently under an hour from you.
Okay, there you go.
Gently.
There you go. But on a Sunday morning at 6 o'clock in the morning,
You could probably do it in 25 minutes.
yeah, there or thereabouts. The airport's not that far away.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've not played Healesville before. It'll be fun, but it's one of those. It's an Ambrose, so you know that it's going to be me and your old man teeing off first, and then if one of us hits the fairway, you and Raptor are just going to loosen the shoulders and go hard.
Yeah.
Right? It's a good thing you've got driver back, right? And then
It'll probably be you and the old boy first two. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what order you
Yeah.
go. If you pump one out there, me and Rap just open the shoulders.
Yeah.
Right. Raptor will probably hit third. I'll hit last.
yeah,
But like
just
Raptor
to
can
guarantee
just
a
swing
fair,
hard.
Yeah, Raptor swings out of his shoes.
He just Raptor all day was just dog everywhere
And
on
Raptor-
the par threes and everything.
Raptor putts first because he can't putt for shit.
Oh no, he rolls it all right. He just can't read a green.
Yeah.
His strokes mint.
Oh, well, then we'll
His
read the
strokes are
green.
good.
We'll read the greens for him, and then he
his,
can
his
putt
green
first.
reading struggles sometimes.
But, yeah,
But
I'm very excited.
it's gonna
for
be
this.
good.
We're going to
It's
come
gonna
up
be
with plans of how we're going to run our team.
Fuck
I reckon
that.
it's gonna
No,
be
it's going to
sick.
go out the window after roll one.
Yeah, it's fine. But no, look, I just want to give a quick shout out to Mark
Yeah.
before we move on,
Yeah.
because this is by far and away. He's told me himself this is by far and away the biggest event he's run. It's the one that he's put the most effort into, and it's one that we're really, really looking forward to. So I want to give all the props to him. It's shaping up to be a really, really, really cool day.
Yeah.
And I know the level of work he goes into to make this sort of stuff
It's
happen.
hard to organise things.
It's very hard to
It's
organize,
days
and
like that.
it is sold out.
Hmm.
The event is sold out, and I don't know. I can't tell you off the top of my head what the numbers were, but it's far more than what he's done in the past.
Hmm.
So
Good.
Credit to him, props to him. He's done a phenomenal job already getting it organized and building up some hype around it, which is always the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. The actual day itself is the easiest bit.
Yeah, rock up, get everyone in order, and play golf.
I know firsthand from that.
Yeah.
With that sort of shit.
So the months and months of preparation beforehand are the toughest ones because you got to deal with however many plays you've got, plus then you got to deal with a golf course.
Yeah.
Daz wants a cart last minute. Good
Yeah,
luck,
yeah.
right? Anyway, very, very much looking forward to it. It's going to be a great day. I'm keen to have a fun day on the golf course with you, Raptor, and your old man. I think we're just going to be pissing ourselves for 18 holes. We might not hit a golf ball. We might just go for a walk.
Might just go for a stroll. When it comes to the cut, right? So what do you?
So yeah, very much looking forward to this. Now, Jolly, before we move on into the PGA Championship, we'll give this a nice little quick wrap up. I am 1 week out from playing finals in darts.
Oh,
Right? So the season is carrying on. Obviously didn't play while I was away. Duh. Came back and is very similar to the golf. Couldn't throw a dart to save myself. And then sort of found a bit of form in the couple weeks afterwards. And last Wednesday, fell out of the fucking boat. Didn't hit water. Like just lost it. Right? Triples and doubles, I reckon I would have averaged mid-20s.
oh,
Like horrible.
oh.
Just yuck, right? Singles average 53 and 1,
Oh,
right? Fucking up. Like just turned it on. Don't know how. So much so, like I threw it that poorly in the triples and doubles that one of the boys from the other team comes up and goes, "Fuck's going on with you?
what are you doing?
You okay?" And I'm like, no, give me a cuddle, please. Like I'm not happy.
Moral support.
And like you said, with putter, when you just feel like something's not quite right, you change it. So I've gone and ordered like 3 different lengths of points to change my points because I reckon my points are too long. Throwing the darts everywhere. So I'm waiting for those to show up in the mail and then I'll start fucking around with it a little bit. But this is a big fucking statement here. Choosing to play darts this season in this team is the best sporting decision I've made since deciding to join Heidelberg.
Really? Yeah. This is fun.
I think it's ahead of like choosing to play golf as like a primary sport.
Really?
I love darts so much.
Because
Like my mental health is so good at the moment,
you just throw
and
it.
I suck. I suck so much. We all suck, right?
If you compare to the
it's-
fuckers on TV.
It's B grade, right? It ain't that great.
No.
There's blokes next to me on the board who are killing it. They play A grade. They got Australian rankings, right? And they're showing up on a Wednesday night to play A grade pub league darts, right? And I'm sitting there going, fucking awesome. Like 7 after 7 after 26 after 7. It's just like sick. How fucking fun is this? I love it. I genuinely love it. I'm getting just as much excitement out of going to darts on a Wednesday night or even practicing. MasterChef's on at the moment. The missus are watching MasterChef. I don't fucking want to watch MasterChef. So I go practice for an hour and a half every night. It's great. It's the best thing ever. It's like, it is as close to feeling like I've got a simulator in my house.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've got a dartboard in my fucking living room.
Yeah,
I throw darts all day long. It's the best. So yeah, I had a couple of people hit me up
I
and be
would
like,
suck buns at the moment.
yeah, I know you would.
If I tried to throw, I'd be like, that's not it. What the fuck?
Yeah, we'll go and have a chuck after.
Yeah, we'll go have a quick one.
But yeah, I'm very much excited. We've got a second chance in the finals as well. We finished second.
Good.
Because we were third. Get this for a story. We were third in the league out of 6. Like, it's not a big league. Top 4 make finals, right? First and second get a double chance. Very similar to footy. We played 4th.
Yeah.
Beat them away. Keeler Park away. Beat them. Stayed 3rd. No. Jumped to 2nd because 1st and 2nd both lost to teams 5 and 6.
Oh.
They both just stunk it up, right? Next week we play 1st. Beat them at home. Next week we play the team that we jumped to get to 2nd. Beat them as well. This week we've got fucking bottom of the table going into finals. If top of the table lose, I think we might be top of the league.
You top it.
And I'm just looking at it going, this is all,
worked out beautifully.
it's all shaping up in the right direction. All the boys are starting to play their best darts all season. Come finals time, we're like,
You're on.
I feel like we're prime Geelong. Do you know what I mean?
That's mid.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, just the best.
lose the first
best
3
AFL team.
Yeah.
Probably since 2000.
correct. Lose the first 3 games of the season, everyone's writing them off. Too old, too slow, can't kick, can't run, right? And then just fucking flip the switch. Round 11, they've won 10 straight or whatever it is. Round 13, they've won 10 straight. It's like, fuck, all right, here we go.
Yeah, whoops.
We're on. Like, and then you just win the next 7 games leading into finals or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So very much excited about that. Now, let's move on to the PGA Championship.
Yeah, man.
Because you made a funny comment that I wanted to link to the winner of the PGA Championship before.
I feel the comments we made on the couch earlier weren't
No. This is a comment you made on air, right? When you were talking about getting over your bullshit about looking down at a mallet and it not being pretty, right? Because you said you've got to like what you look at,
Yeah.
right? And you're telling yourself, maybe I need to get over that.
Oh, I've realized that a few months ago. Where I'm like, maybe just get over yourself with just how about just put something in your hands that goes in the hole, and then you'll like what it looks like.
And someone who doesn't give an absolute fuck what it looks like is Aaron Rye.
What is putter?
The
What's wrong with
bloke
his
wears
putter?
2 gloves.
I've considered that.
He uses Castle tees.
What?
He's got iron, like the stepped tees, like the plastic tees that have got like,
Oh, really?
yeah, he uses
Step tees?
Yeah, they're called Castle tees, right? He uses those pink Castle tees.
Wicked.
He's got an M6 driver from 5 years ago, 10 years, not even, possibly longer. And he's got iron head covers. Plays with iron head covers.
Don't know about the iron head
The
covers.
story behind it will make you change your mind.
Okay, hit me.
So when he was younger,
Don't like the iron head covers. But
no,
yeah.
neither do I. I don't think anybody does. But when you hear this story, you'll be like, makes sense. When he was younger, his dad paid a lot of money for a very expensive set of Titleist golf clubs when he was a young kid. And I'm assuming that the family didn't have a lot of finances to play with to then get the biggest and latest equipment and keep it updated. So this set of irons was very important. And it came with a set of iron head covers. And he put them on to preserve them because he understood the worth, the value,
you knew the value
that
of it.
and what it meant to his family or for his family to purchase those for him. And so ever since then, he's just kept them. He's
Yeah,
always
he's
had
just-
iron covers just to bring him back down to earth and remind him that, hey, it's a privilege to play this sport,
Yeah, love it.
right? Anybody else has iron head covers? Fuck off. That bloke can do whatever he wants, right? And then to top it
No, I
off,
like the idea behind
I
that.
like it's a very grounding story,
Yeah.
and it makes it sort of tickles the old heartstrings a little bit. But to win in the fashion that he won today, and we'll get stuck into what makes a good major in a second, I thought was one of the better performances I've seen in the last couple of years. In
At the PGA.
any major final round, right? Because he shot 4 under on the back, was almost out of contention.
He was
early.
6 under in his last 10.
6 under in his last 10. And just clutch moment after clutch moment. Talk about that putt on 17. I reckon that putt on 17, I think, is better than JJ Spawn's last year when he won the US Open.
Fuck, that's a big call.
I think it might be. Right?
That's a big call.
It's a huge call, but
That's a
still,
big
like,
call.
both just as incredible as each other. But, like, considering the circumstance, JJ Spawn was in the hunt all tournament long, as was Aaron Wright. He was floating up and down.
He was thereabouts,
But he dropped out of it for a little bit and then came back in. I think recency bias speaks pretty loud too, but that putt was really cool.
Personally, I'm on the side of JJ Spawn only because
It's a fair call.
if he three putts that, then all of a sudden it's a playoff. If Hovland 2 putts sort of thing goes out and he goes, I just cements and holds it. Whereas Aaron Wright was still 3 ahead.
He
It
was
wasn't
two
a must make.
I think he was 2 ahead at that stage.
Or was he? He was
So again,
eight.
he
he went to 4 ahead because Schmidt made a bogey. But yeah, he didn't. It wasn't like a must make.
No,
It was just a fucking bonus.
It was a bonus,
It was so
right?
sick. It was so cool.
but then to then step up onto 18 when that drain that 68 footer or whatever it is on 17, and just to give it a little. It was
It was cold reaction, wasn't
It's
it?
cold.
Yeah.
Because his caddy's like,
He
"Do
sort of just stood there and just go like,
yeah,
fuck yeah, it went in.
absolutely. And his caddy's looking at him like, do something.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? You've just do something. And he's gone, yep.
Job's not done.
Job's not done.
Job's not done.
And then he steps up onto 18 tee box, right? Adrenaline probably seeping out of his pores,
Yeah.
right? And they show this little graphic on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen of the last 3 drives he's hit on 18. One goes left, one goes right, one sort of drifting and left a little bit into the rough. Steps up and just fucking slots one.
Just laces it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Was it a
slots
fairway
one.
medal?
No, he driver.
It was dog water.
He driver.
And just slots
Absolutely slotted one. Puts it on the green, 2 putts for par. Game over.
Yeah, win.
Game over. They were. I thought this was a little bit of a dodgy move at the time, but he hadn't even finished yet, and they cut to the engraving the trophy.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it going, fuck,
So
there's a lot of people still on the golf course.
I thought the same thing only because when he was actually putting for that birdie, it said for birdie and win.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, yes, he's won.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's not a there's no way he doesn't. Mathematically, he hasn't yet.
No.
Mathematically. I'm like, because Schmidt could go hole in one on 17 and a hole his second shot on 18.
Yeah.
Chances of it are astronomical.
Astronomical.
But it could.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It'd be the most golf thing ever
It
if
would
it
be
did.
fucked if
Yeah.
it happened. But he needed to do that to force a playoff.
Yeah.
Right? But it could have happened. And then you cut and like Schmidt misses that. Who was it? Someone misses that birdie putt on 16 on the par 5.
Schmidt.
And then that's when it cuts to Aaron Rye getting engraved on the trophy. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But mathematically,
Yeah.
like the chance is still there. It's
Yeah.
just this big.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
And
But yeah, still.
all credit
Still.
goes to Aaron Rye.
So sick.
He was on the day he was the most deserving,
Fuck yeah.
right? Across the length of the tournament, we said that Rory was the most deserving when he won the Masters this year because he played well all tournament. He was consistent, right? He had 70, 69, 67, 65.
I think it's the first time in that tournament's history that he's improved on every single round.
Yes.
Just for the PGA,
Yeah, correct.
which is unreal.
He's also the first Englishman to win the PGA since 19, I think 19.
It was like 31 or something.
No,
it was earlier than that.
1916, 1919 or something.
The guy's name was like Tim something.
Yeah. And in those days, it wasn't a stroke play format. It was like match play.
Oh,
So
real?
technically, they're not the same tournament, right? But they are, right? First Englishman to win it in over 100 years, right? So massive credit to him.
Sick.
Massive credit to I don't know if you heard of a couple of guys in England, a couple of online YouTube coaches called Me and My Golf. He's actually one of their students.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or he's sponsored by him.
Yeah.
But I believe he was at one stage coached by those two boys. So, man, that's huge.
Shouts out to them.
Right? They've been doing it for donkeys, just as long, if not longer, than Rick Shields. Right? Oh, that's how long we're going, how far we're going back. And so for
15,
them to
16 plus years.
correct,
More.
and now
More.
they've got a major champion
It's
under
sick.
their books.
Yeah, it's sick.
How good's that?
Yeah.
For a couple of blokes, talking about grip on a fucking YouTube video.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
John Rahm was nice to see him back up in the leaderboard. Cam Smith made the cut.
Fuck yeah.
Thank God. Thank God. Sacked his coach.
Yeah, they parted ways.
Yeah. He sacked his coach like Carlton.
with Grantfield.
Went to see
Queensland
Claude
as well.
Harmon the third. Great choice. Always a good choice. Anyone with the name Harmon who's
Yeah,
coaching,
it's good.
it's 9 times out of 10 is going to be a fucking good choice. Not a lot can really go wrong there.
No.
Rory was decent all week, just started slow.
Rory produced a good week.
He did.
Was it top 12 or something?
Top 7.
Top 7?
Top 7. A lot of
Very good.
Europeans in the leaderboard.
There was a lot of diversity on
Lot
the
of
leaderboard. It
diversity.
was sick. It was like 7 different nationalities inside the top 10 after the cut or something like that.
Yep.
It was something like that.
Aaron Wright is from
Englishman,
England.
then it was Spaniard.
John Rahm, Smalley, and Thomas are American.
Yeah.
Ludwig Oberg is Swedish.
Yeah.
Matty Schmid is German. Cam Smith's Aussie. That's 6. Rory
Rory's
McIlroy is
Northern
Northern
Irish.
Irish.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah, there was
Justin
like
Rose
6
and
or
Matty
something like that.
Fitzpatrick are in there as well.
Yeah.
So
Diverse.
I like this tournament. It's received a lot of flack
Yeah.
because people believe it was probably set up a little bit too difficult. I don't really care. I want every major to kick everybody's teeth out, right? I just think that's how major golf should be played. You should play it on the toughest possible conditions. Yeah, it doesn't help that the wind picks up and it makes the course even harder.
Did it give you a little bit of Oakmont?
Yeah. Yeah, just a fraction.
Just gently.
But Oakmont, they were smart enough to turn around and go, right, well, they're gonna get bummed by the wind tomorrow. So we'll just let the greens grow out a fraction. We won't trick them up as much as we need to. They balance it out well for the US Open. I think that with this one, they just turned around and said, fuck it. It's the same course 4 days in a row. It's going to be just as hard each day. And if the wind gets up, figure it out.
Yeah. I love the idea. So when there was the talk of the ball rollback, I think that's one of the worst decisions that could ever
Agreed.
be made. I think that's just a stupid thing.
Mhm.
They're going, it's either we make the golf courses longer, and I'm like, people, they got like even rolling back the ball, guys are going to figure out how to hit it longer, but they're going to swing harder, and they're going to figure out how to hit it straighter. That's how it's just going to be.
Yep.
Guys are going to figure out how to hit it longer and straighter. It's just how it's going to go, right? They've already done that, right? With making golf courses tiger proof. Not fucking tiger proof anymore.
Nope.
The average ball speed is like fucking 178 or something.
Yeah.
Or 177, which is quick as fuck. All right. Oh no, it's a little less than that. I think it's like 174. But it does anyway. Guys are going to figure out how to hit it longer. And with either making the golf course longer or rolling back the ball, it's not going to help anything. Right? Making rough a little thicker and making greens fucking brutal. That's how you make a golf course hard. That's how you make golf hard. When
And
when 30 feet is a great shot.
And making the fairways.
Oh, not necessarily tighter, but the consequence of missing more brutal.
Yep.
That's the thing. That's what,
And
that's
there's another
that's,
thing
that's
that-
how good Oakmont was. That's why Oakmont was so good. That's why that US Open was fucking perfect.
Yep.
Right? Gave you a chance to hit it straight. Like if you hit it fucking great and rolled it good, you're gonna get rewarded. Hit it off the fairway. Well, you're fucking laying up on a par 4. And then if you're not putting yourself in the right position, you don't have an easy shot.
No.
There's some tucked pins to brutal greens. That's how you make golf courses hard. You saw it on 340-yard par 4s sometimes. The average score, I think, was over par on one of them.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking perfect.
Perfect.
Guys are driving that green,
Yeah.
but making 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
Not birdies. Not chewing the golf course up is because the green was a little brutal, right? The pin location was in a silly spot. Legal, so it was fine.
Yeah.
But in a brutal spot. And the rough is fucking 6 inches thick.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a hard golf course.
Yeah.
But it's 340 yards.
Yeah.
All right. Like,
And then also, like, people forget that, and this is going to happen more and more as the years go on, because I agree with you. They're not going to roll the balls back.
No.
Not a chance. They'll probably put a cap on how far further they can advance the technology for a few years,
there already is legal, like PGA,
Limits.
like limits. There
Right.
already is.
but they always tweak them every couple of years. They just increase it by a fraction. That's why because there has to be an agreement somewhere between manufacturers and the actual governing body to say we're not going to make any money if we sell the same Pro V1 for 8 years straight.
Yeah. To make an example,
They will.
to make an example of why making greens a little bit more difficult is green complex is a little harder and making pins a little harder is the way to go, is because I saw it firsthand on the Aussie Tour.
Yep.
So the season before, the 24,
23-24 season.
20, no, it might have been 24, 25
Yep.
because we're in 26, 27.
We're in 25-26. We just came out of
Just finished.
25-26.
It must have been, yeah, it was last season, 25, 26.
Yeah.
Because it's 26, 27 now. Yeah. 25, 26 season. I played 8 total. Oh, what did I play? Yeah, 8 total
8
events,
total
I think.
events.
And the previous year, the cut lines, most of them were under par.
Yep.
So I missed the cut at the national shooting 4 under.
Well
I was 4
docu-
under through two rounds.
Well documented.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. And I heard from a couple guys, I wouldn't necessarily call it there was complaints about it, but there was definitely talk going, something's got to happen here.
Yeah.
We can't have cut lines at 5 under.
Yeah.
That just can't happen. Like, we got to have cut lines.
Becomes too party like.
Exactly. It just becomes a shootout where
Yeah.
it's just the scores are just getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think they did very well this season
Mm.
because winners are no longer shooting 25 under for the week. They're now 12.
Yeah.
Sort of thing where, like, there you go. There's a golf tournament.
Mhm.
Shoot, like the best players in Australia are going out and I'm not going to say only shooting 12 under for 4 rounds of golf.
But shooting 12
But
under.
like going out shooting 68 is a fucking great round
Yeah.
instead of you're having to shoot 68 to make the fucking cut,
Yeah, correct.
sort of thing. You know what I mean? So, and I noticed I didn't play the previous season, so I didn't have exposure to it. I wouldn't have known what the golf courses were like. But seeing how Heritage and the National were set up for the 24-25 season, I'm just like, this is very gettable. No
Yeah.
wonder these guys are going out and shooting 64s for fun.
Yeah.
Right. And then this season going, holy shit, even par makes most cuts, pretty much every cut.
Yeah.
Even par through 2 rounds, which is still fucking good golf.
That's what you want.
It's because they set up these golf courses going, hey, if you want it, you got to go get it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You got to play some fucking awesome golf.
Yeah.
So, if you went 2 under, 2 under, you're top 20.
Yeah.
Eat with ease.
Yeah.
You're pissing it in on the cut line instead of
And that's
being
how it should
instead
be.
of being top 40.
That's how it
Like
should be.
So
And
that's-
as you
I
progress
noticed that
higher
so
up in the
much.
tours, as you progress higher up in the tours and play more and more prestigious events, that just gets a little bit harder every time.
It was awesome. The complexity of some of the pin locations on some of the events were like, whoa, this is tough.
Yeah.
And it's like perfect. Didn't make the golf courses any harder, longer, tighter, rough any longer. They didn't do that.
Yeah.
All they did was trick the greens up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all it did. All of a sudden, it makes our job harder.
Yeah.
And it's how the golf course should be.
And the only other thing you're going to start noticing as well in golf courses over the next however many years is that a few might start putting in another fairway trap in the modern landing spot. Because the old landing spots, when it was Persimmon Woods and, you know, everyone was hitting at 225, right? And going, fuck, look at me, right? Those days are gone. So those fairway bunkers are getting hit over unless you're 83 years old and that's, you know, you got to hit your third shot to the bunker, right? But you're going to start seeing golf courses, particularly like event holding golf courses, go, right, well, fuck it. This golf hole had a scoring average of, you know, 1.5 under for the event. Fuck it. We're going to put a fairway bunker right there. We have to.
See, that's I think that falls under the same department as just making the hole longer or something like that. I feel taking a third out of the size of the green or cutting it a pace shorter to a tucked pin with the greenside trap, making the miss of the green in some thicker rough to downslopes.
Yeah.
I think that makes the hole harder because that fairway trap, all right, I'm just going to hit 3 wood. Yeah, I might have a club less, but I know what's the difference between an 8 iron
That's
and
a
9
fair
iron.
point.
You
That's
know
a
what I
good
mean?
point.
So me hitting 8 iron to 9 iron, I probably hit it to the same distance, really. I've just got 15 meters shorter, further.
Yeah.
Right, like
Yeah, that's a fair point. I never thought of it.
I understand your thought process with it, but I'm like, if I have 2 fairway traps, one's 240 to cut, one's 235 to cover, and the other one's 290 to get to, right? I'm like, okay, I can slot in. I might just hit the tiniest little. I might just hold off a tiny bit so I don't get to that second trap, but I know I can cover that first one. This is easy fairway. If I had a bunker right in the middle, or extend a bunker, and all of a sudden that's at 265, which is right in that sweet spot of where I'm going to be landing driver. Just hit 3 with 250. Fuck it. Just hit 245, and all of a sudden instead of having fucking 9 iron, I've got 8 iron. Oh well, boohoo. Still going to hit the green.
Yeah, fair.
But if I look going, fuck me swinging that where's the pin? Oh yeah, 6 on, 3 from the right, and there's piss right, and there's bunker short, all long thick rough back down to the green. Don't miss the green. Fuck, doesn't matter where I hit it on the fairway.
Yeah,
don't miss this green. Doesn't matter if I have 5 iron or wedge.
Yeah,
like it just makes the shot into so much more complex.
Okay,
that's
where you'd go.
That's where I'd go.
No, I like it.
Yeah, and that's what we saw with PGA.
Absolutely,
there was
very smooth.
Yeah,
very smooth. Bringing that back.
Rory made a comment, opinionated, and asked in an interview, which I never thought people would get so cut up about someone speaking their mind, and it's really starting to fucking bug me.
Yeah,
that arguably top 5 player of all time is getting asked a question, speaks his mind, speaks the truth, or not the truth, but his honest opinion, his truth, and people are like, "No, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about."
What did he
Never
say?
thought that'd be a day. He basically said something on the lines of, I don't know the exact quote word for word.
That's fine.
He basically said that seeing this sort of stacked leaderboard for a PGA Championship is somewhat a sign of a poor course setup. That's just what he believes.
Okay.
Right? And for someone that's played 16 PGA Championships and won 2 of them,
he's got a pretty knowledgeable understanding.
I think has every right to sit in his seat and voice that opinion.
It's not a guesstimate.
It's an opinion.
It's an opinion.
It's just what he believes. I don't think Aaron Rye thinks that.
No.
But that's how Rory sees it. He goes, this stacked leaderboard is not how this event should be played. Whereas a US Open where the cut line's +7 and the winner's at 2 under for a US Open, fucking great. Like we saw at Oakmont. That's when stacked leaderboards come along. People aren't going out and shooting 64. You see that a lot at PGA Championships. Did we want to see the winner have 25 under? No. Absolutely not. But all I'm saying is I understand what he's saying.
So do I.
I understand what he's saying. Completely opinionated. I have a slight twist on what he means.
Yeah.
I love seeing the compression of 30 players being within 4 shots of the lead. I like seeing that. But it did feel like I was watching a US Open. That's what it felt like. It wasn't a US Open, it's a PGA. And I have very different views of how each event plays.
Yes, I get what you're
You know what I
saying
mean?
by that.
I don't want to watch a British Open, right? I did that for a reason. If you know, you know. I don't want to watch the Open Championship and have someone shoot 22 under, because then it's going to feel like a different event.
Yeah.
That's not the event. The Open is windy as all fuck, long as fuck grass out in Scotland somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? That's the Open. The PGA is very American. Very American.
Yes.
The US Open is as hard as they fucking can make it, and the Masters is the Masters.
Yeah.
Augusta's Augusta. You know what I mean?
I do.
Just the events have a vibe to it, and the PGA wasn't. I understand. I just understand what he means.
I got a few things to say here. Right. Firstly, do I understand what Rory's saying? Yes. Do I agree with him? No. I thought that for what the PGA was, and the fact that they turned around and said, we don't care how hard this golf course is, we're just going to leave it be the same 4 days. Yeah. It's going to be exactly the same difficulty all 4 days. If the wind gets up, fuck you, figure it out. I like that. Yeah. The fact that we got 30 blokes, like you said, within 4 shots of the lead, absolutely. Anybody can win. It is what they want.
Yeah.
Eyes on the prize, eyes on TV, watching that fucking event. Yeah. I thought it was great. Yeah. Right? Because no, I don't want to see one bloke go out and shoot 28 and then second has 18. Like, I'm not interested. 100%. Right?
100%.
I know what you're saying when each event has their own vibe.
Yeah.
But also, what was bad about this event?
No, nothing.
Exactly.
No, nothing.
Exactly.
The event, take away the stigma behind what the events mean.
Yeah.
Loved it. Fucking loved it.
This PGA Championship that we've had in 2026 does not go down as a bad major.
No.
It goes down as one of the better ones of the last however many years.
That's great because guys got their teeth kicked in. It was pretty hard. You saw guys fucking spitting it.
Absolutely.
Because it was set up so difficult. It was awesome.
It is a major.
The stacked leaderboard side of it I loved.
So do I.
I
you just
enjoyed
wanted
that.
it to be the US Open instead of the PGA.
It just felt more US Open.
What's wrong with that?
It's not the US Open.
But it's coming next month, so you're going to get a whole nother fucking one of these in 4 weeks' time.
I don't want 2 of them. I want it to feel like the PGA. The PGA at Valhalla.
Yeah.
That was the PGA Championship.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what that felt like.
Fair enough.
I just felt like I was watching a US Open.
Yeah, I get it. That's fair.
Maybe it's because that joint gave me Oakmont vibes.
That's fair.
That's probably the only reason.
That's fair.
one of the reasons. But
again,
it's just
like
I said, I love like the congestion of the leaderboard. We love that. We love being like, who the fuck's gonna win? All these such good players, so congested, like experiencing the same thing. One guy goes out and destroys a back nine, wins by 3 or 4. But
unfortunately,
the course setup just gently gettable, just gently.
I know what you're saying about each major having its own different vibe. The Open is the Open. It is not played in America. The other 3 are. Augusta is in its own territory. Go do what you want. Like Augusta, do what you like. Present it how you want to present it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Present it how you present the Masters.
Exactly. The other 2, for me, are kind of like for like, in the sense of they're just 2 other American events. The US Open, I know, and I'm educated enough and I'm, understanding enough that it is a test. And that's how the USGA want it to be. They want it to be the toughest test of golf, right? The USPGA, who set up the PGA Championship, different organization. It might even
PGA of America.
PGA of America.
PGA, yeah.
Right?
It's something like that.
Whatever it is. Whoever it is. They set it up how they want to set it up. And who's to say, it could have been anything. Who's to say they haven't turned around and gone, just give it as hard as you can.
They probably have.
Right? Give us the best possible condition that aeronomy can get into. Right? And the course has turned around and gone, all right, this is what it is.
Yeah, cool. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted. It's what you got. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. Right? I don't think that just because they have those different vibes, they should play to those vibes at all, let alone every year. Right? Because I don't want to see an American win the PGA Championship every year, like it has done for the last 10 years. Because he had, because you hit driver to a spot, flick a wedge, and then all of a sudden make birdie. It's just it's drive, chip, and putt competition. Like literally, it's just who can hit the most fairways, the most greens, and the most, like that's all that's the PGA feels the most repetitive. It offers no variance. right? This year's PGA Championship offered variance. It offered a different outlook.
That's why I felt like it was so similar to a US Open.
I
Was
don't
because-
think that's a big deal.
It's not. It's not.
I don't think that's a big deal. Where's the US Open next month?
Fucked if I know. I
I'm
haven't
looking
looked.
it up
I haven't
because I
looked.
think I honestly hope.
I haven't looked.
I hope it's in the pits of hell. Right?
I
they
hope
their
I hope
asses
the
kicked.
winner shoots 11 over. Right? I hope the cut line is 35 over at the US Open, right? That's what I hope a US Open is. I hope it is fucking brutal.
Yep.
Right? That's what I hope of a US Open is. And the hardest thing about the Open or British Open is the elements. Generally, that's what you see. The elements cater. What?
The US Open's at Shinnecock.
Oh boy,
Good luck.
sick! Can't wait. You're gonna see,
You're not
you're
going to
gonna
get anything like the PGA Championship because, like you said, the cut line's going to be at 39 over, right? And the winner's going to have 19 over.
Yeah, correct.
Right? Pala might actually be in with a shout because he had 19 points on the weekend. He shot the numbers.
He gets a start next month. But that's what I mean. That's the US Open. The Masters is the Masters,
Yes.
right? You don't watch the fucking PGA and go, this reminds me of fucking Augusta, right? You don't get that because it's a completely different vibe. The US
get
Open,
it.
you go and watch Oakmont, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like whatever the cut line was, 1,000,000 over, right? And then I watched the PGA going, I felt like I watched this the fucking last year. Like twice.
It's a fair shout.
That was just the view I had, and yes, I agree with you in terms of saying you want people like guys to get their teeth kicked in, but I just don't feel like that's the vibe of the PGA Championship. And then the British Open, you're like, if it's a calm day, you're like, oh, this is not an Open,
Nah.
right? You know what I mean? If it's blowing 70,
Yeah.
right, with long ass grass like that, you're
Yeah.
like, there we go,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's anyway.
I 100% do.
Yeah.
But also, like,
That doesn't discredit this event though. The event was good.
So,
The event was
okay,
great.
in that sense, then, do you look at Cam Smith's Open win as not an open vibed win because he shot like 20 under for the event?
No, because it was at the old course.
And it's just notoriously a short golf course, and they took advantage of it.
But it wasn't easy.
No,
It wasn't easy in any sense. I think the elements were a bit more generous because I don't really remember what the elements were like.
I
But
know
it can't have been
calmer.
It can't have been blowing its head off if they've gone out and shot 22 under.
Nope.
It just can't have been.
Nope.
Because that joint kicks people's teeth in.
Yep.
When it's blowing its fucking neck off.
I want to see what the leaderboard was for the Open in 2022 when Cam Smith won it.
Was it 2022? Was it?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I really, really, really enjoyed this PGA Championship. I'm very, very happy with Aaron Rai.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
He's done
was
very
awesome.
well. He deserves it very much so.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
It was
at
very
this.
good.
All right. So in 2022, when Cam Smith won the Open, he finished with a score of 20 under.
Yep.
Cam Young was at 19 under. Right. Rory McIlroy was at 18 under. And then Tommy Fleetwood and Victor Hovland were tied at 14 under.
What was the cut?
I'll see if there's a cut line.
Should scroll down to like the top 80 or something.
1 over was the cut line.
Oh.
Right. Which is, for an Open, a little bit stiff.
Very low.
Right. It's a little bit stiff.
Yeah.
You're normally looking at 3s and 4s in the Open Championship.
Yeah.
So does that one stand out as an outlier to you and as a poor major because the scores didn't reflect the difficulty or the vibe of the championship that you wanted to see?
Absolutely not, because the course setup was the same.
Right.
It was just the elements that differed. That was the
Correct.
only thing. It still felt like an Open.
Yeah.
It still was the Open because it was at St. Andrews, but also it just wasn't windy.
That's fair. So
The course setup was the same though.
So if the wind blows today or over the last 4 days at 2 mile an hour, let's say,
Mm.
and it barely plays an effect, and all of a sudden blokes are skyrocketing and, playing unreal rounds and the winner sits at 14 under or 8 or 16 under, is that more of the vibe of a PGA Championship for
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, ultimately, they set the course up how they wanted to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
The wind got up, fucked everyone around,
Mhm.
and we got the scores we want.
But see,
Or
it
we
didn't-
got, and we got the result that we got.
Weather elements would play a factor, but it wouldn't determine whether the winner is at 8 or whatever he was.
9.
9, single digit under par in comparison to 15 or 16 under. The weather definitely plays a part, yes.
Yes.
It was the course setup. They all said that. Not one of them was shitty about the win. What the fuck?
You're right.
Just flipped the hibiscus again.
You're an idiot. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
That was just where my head's at.
I-
But
look-
I like the differ opinion. I like it.
Yeah,
It just shows, it's like a bit of an insight of just how people view
Fair
events
enough.
differently.
Fair enough. And you know what? I'm all for tournament directors throwing the players on their ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you come into an event expecting it to be a certain way,
Mm.
well then, yeah, you should be disappointed when it's not that way. But you also shouldn't be expecting it to be anyway.
Nah, always go into an open mind. It just
Correct.
like I said, it just reminded me so much of a US Open.
Well, get excited because there's a US Open literally in 4 weeks' time.
Fuck yeah, I can't wait to watch the
Shinnecock
Masters
Hills.
at Shinnecock.
I'm still waiting for the day. It's never going to happen. I hope it does one day, where they turn around and say that the Ryder Cup's going to be played at Augusta.
Ew.
I know it's ill, but also wouldn't it be the fucking awesome, like the most awesome thing ever?
No,
You get 2 events at Augusta in a year.
no.
No, you don't think?
No, I don't like it.
Is it because it's too weird?
Yeah, I think it is.
But yeah, it is
No,
weird.
It's like cheating
weird
on
to me.
It's like cheating on the Masters.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's weird to me.
Let's call this your second cut question. I like this.
Okay, right.
Rephrase it just gently.
Okay. How can I rephrase this? Okay. In your mind, could you ever foresee it that the Ryder Cup would ever be played at Augusta National Golf Club?
Quick detour.
Yeah.
The defining weather elements were warm, summer-like temperatures, light winds,
Okay.
firm and fast course conditions at the 2022 Open Championship. at St.
Right.
Andrews.
So
it was
the elements didn't play.
mild, dry, and calm. Uncharacteristically, they said. Literally uncharacteristically.
so they were expecting it to be worse.
Generally out there, maybe, yeah. But just the weather elements catered for that 20 under par round. And that's
In the Open.
In the Open. 2022, the Open.
Okay.
Yeah, the 150th. Uncharacteristically mild, dry, and
I thought you were
calm
talking about
conditions
today.
for a British Open.
For anybody who's wondering.
No.
No. I have to. For anybody who's wondering why we keep specifying or why Joel keeps specifying the term British Open, on TikTok and Instagram, we've copped a lot of flack, I'm assuming from Europeans, who say, it's not
No,
the
there was
Brit-"
only one.
There's a couple.
Oh, was it?
There's other Instagram videos or TikToks out there, a lot of comments on TikTok especially,
Oh, really?
of, I'm assuming, Europeans saying, it's not the British Open, it's the Open. Can't trust these guys as far as I can throw them. Guess what, boys? We live in Australia, all right? I don't know if you could tell or not.
There you go.
There you go, right? So from a distance, there are 2 Opens that are majors. One of them's called the US Open, fair enough. But to distinguish the difference, occasionally we'll throw in the word British. Fucking sorry.
Which we're talking about the same event. Who gives a fuck what we call
Yeah.
it? The Open Championship. Okay, we're talking about the Open Championship.
Yeah.
The British Open. We're talking about it's the same fucking thing.
Right.
I just put British in front of it.
Correct. And if you don't like it,
Fuck off.
exactly.
If that's the biggest thing you got to worry about, my God, your life's boring.
These are the same people, and I said this to you on the phone the other day. These are the same people who complain that you put your bins on their nature strip for the truck to come and collect them.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? These are the same people that complain that when you wash your car in the driveway, water gets on their driveway. Give it a second, old boy. In a few minutes, it'll dry.
It's water, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Remember I sent you that text with the screenshot?
Yeah.
Going, can I? You're like, don't.
Don't.
And I'm like, fuck. So I
'Cause
didn't, but
Anyway, this is our platform to bite back. Right? Not in the comment section on TikTok.
yeah,
bro.
correct.
Anyway, my question for you, Jolly, from the second cup, let's get the fuck out of here, is this.
Oh, it's awesome. What do
Can
want?
you ever,
No.
number one, could you ever imagine a Ryder Cup being played at Augusta? And secondly, how does that sit with you?
Could I imagine it? Yes. Do I like it? Absolutely not.
Right. Explain.
I would it be cool? Would it be historical? Absolutely. they would never do it. But Augusta's for the Masters, man. It's just I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. Would I watch it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The only
Would
reason
it be sick? Absolutely.
The only reason why I think it's possible is because we've recently seen the women's amateur event at Augusta, like leading into the Masters.
But that's supposed to be. That's always at Augusta.
It's only been recent though. There's only been like 3 editions of it,
Right.
so it's a fairly new event, which leads me to believe that Augusta National Golf Club are broadening their horizons a little bit. They've been so traditional and so set in their ways for the longest time, and they've come under a lot of scrutiny for it. Fair enough.
Nah, stick to your guns.
Stick to your guns. I agree with you, right?
Yeah.
I'm not completely, I'm not staunch on this.
No.
I think as well, yeah, it would be fucking weird.
So
The only way I would conceive it, like foresee it happening, would be if it was like a anniversary event of the Ryder Cup, like a 50th Ryder Cup or a 100th Ryder Cup, whatever it might be.
But what gives that the right to
'cause
give
it's a
Augusta the privilege of that?
Because it's Augusta.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
it's
Just
Pine
like I'd
Valley,
like to-
but it's Cypress Point, but it's
Just like
St.
I'd like
Andrews,
to,
like-
yeah, correct. Just like I'd like to see more like another Ryder Cup at, I don't know if there has been one, a Ryder Cup at St. Andrews at the old course.
No, it's the same thing.
I think that the Ryder Cup should be played at more iconic and historic golf courses.
I feel the
I'd
only
like to see a
reason-
Ryder Cup at Pebble Beach. I'd like to see a Ryder Cup at St. Andrews, the old course.
What event do they usually play at Bethpage? Was it the US
the
Open?
US Open or the PGA?
So there's a weird difference between that because the PGA and the US Open chop and change and go through a cycle of 6 to 8 courses
If not more.
rotationally.
And they
not more.
change the rotation every few years as well.
Exactly. So it's a different course every time. And there might be the occasional repeat. Like you might see US Opens at Pebble or Whistling or something like that. And every 8 years or something like that.
Yep.
Great. Cool. But
I think also contractually, those events have to be at those places every so often.
Probably.
We've gone through
There probably is
we've gone
agreements.
through the websites for future events for all the majors in the past, and I
Yeah.
really remember, especially the US Open, being at Pinehurst number 2 a lot.
there has to be. There must be.
I think it's like every 3rd or 4th,
there must
maybe
be agreement
every
there.
5th US Open. It's got to be at Pinehurst or something.
There might be
Pinehurst,
agreement
Oakmont,
somewhere.
Pebble Beach, but I know for a fact it's got to be every 5 Opens. It's got to be at St Andrews.
Oh, there you go.
I'm pretty sure.
There you go. There must be some fine print somewhere.
Yeah.
Great. Love
Awesome.
It. Love it. But like you see what the 2020 PGA at Whistling Straits.
Yep.
Right, where J Day won it.
Mhm.
Right. Then you see the Ryder Cup
2015.
in
Did he win?
2015, sorry. Was it? Hang on, no.
2020 didn't win it.
Why did I say 2020?
I don't know.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2015.
Was that Whistling? I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm fucking.
If it's not-
hang on. You've made me second guess myself now.
Because J-Day hasn't won a major. He's only won the one. It was
Yeah.
donkeys ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Literally
I
11
don't know why I said 2020.
It was 11 years ago.
Yeah, J Day at Whistling. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I don't know why I said 2020, but he won at 20 under.
Okay.
That's why.
Whatever.
Whatever,
Move
man.
on.
Don't yell. Then they had
Has he won a British Open?
no. Then I don't know what year it was, but they had the Ryder Cup at Whistling Straits.
Yep.
Not that long ago. Just recent.
The one before Italy.
Was it 2021
2021?
maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. Fact check it. I've forgotten. But yeah.
Whistling, Marco Simone, Bethpage.
Then like watching that Ryder Cup, it didn't feel like, oh, this is weird because they had a PGA
No.
Championship here. But having that Ryder Cup at Augusta, it's like, oh, that's for the Masters. However, the Ryder Cup are very, very, very good at making it, no, this is the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
Very good at distinguishing, no, this is the event. So it doesn't feel like, and when they had it at Bethpage, okay, this doesn't feel like a US Open.
No.
You know what I mean? This is the fucking Ryder Cup. Just because it's at Bethpage where a US Open's held, doesn't matter.
And
This is the Ryder
All
Cup.
the grandstands are in red and blue.
Exactly. I feel like if they did have it at Augusta, it'd be like, oh, this is a little weird at the start, but I reckon we could definitely wrap our heads around it because it's the fucking Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a very distinct event. I just feel I wouldn't like it at Augusta. It would just make it seem slightly less special to the Masters.
You just made a very good point, and this is probably the hardest thing that we're going to get over if it ever happens, is the fact that they make it so much like the Ryder Cup. So you're going to hide a lot of things that make Augusta.
Exactly. That's a great point as well.
Right? So with the red and blue grandstands, like you can't tell that it's an iconic golf course.
No.
Because it's just painted in red and blue and there's people everywhere and people are carrying on like idiots and all that kind of stuff. They bring that party mentality to those golf courses. And so when you think of like, I'm thinking about like, you know that bird's eye view of like 13 tee box, the dogleg par 5? Imagine a fucking big red and blue grandstand in the distance. It doesn't make a lot of sense. That would be the hardest thing for me to make, like, or just having,
I'm trying to think what the
down
word
the
is.
right hand side of 11 leading into 12, the par 3, and just having a wall of grandstands along that or something.
Yeah.
Augusta really isn't the best fan
It's
course,
so-
like the best spectators course.
Well,
whatever
it
the fuck.
absolutely is with all the space,
It's
but
got
not
heaps of space.
for
Not for
Ryder Cup.
structured Ryder Cup the tradition of the Masters is bring a deck chair, right? Buy a chair at the pro or in the gift
leave your
shop.
phone in the car and sit down and shut up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right? You bring a Ryder Cup into that, and all of a sudden there's built grandstands and everything. I don't think it works.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'd love to see it
It'd be very
Once.
unique
once. I'd love to see it once.
to soothe the curiosity. Yep. I don't want to though.
No.
I don't want to. I wouldn't like it.
Okay.
I wouldn't like that.
Another question from the second cut.
Oh, I've got one.
Oh, all right. I'll go first because it's the same topic. Off the top of your head, is there a golf course that you would love to see the Ryder Cup hosted at that maybe it either hasn't been there for a while or has never been there before? And I'll give you free reign. It can be anywhere in the world. So it doesn't have to be Europe or the US.
I like you give me the option, but I'm not going to go with that.
Okay, cool.
Because I could easily just say, bring it down here.
Yeah, cool.
Bring it down here, put it on Vic or something.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, but we already get the President's Cup.
Exactly. But I don't know why my mind went straight to Europe.
Yep.
I'm trying to just think of a golf course. I'll just flick through my brain real quick of where. Forgotten the golf course's name.
Tell me. I think we might be thinking of the same golf course. Can you just say what you?
Medina? Is it Medina?
Yeah, Medina's already been there. No, that's also in the US.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's in Chicago. If I'm
Illinois.
Illinois. There you go.
It's not Medina then. I'm thinking of the wrong. I'm thinking of a different golf course. I just
Carnoustie?
thought it might have been Medina. That's not Medina.
The first one that comes to my head is Royal Port Rush,
No.
where Shane Lowry won the Open. You've completely fucking brain fart.
I'm thinking of a golf course, and I thought it was called Medina, but as I said, it's a US course. It's a
Is
US
it
course.
what country were we in? Do you know?
No. The second I see it, I'll know. Fucking Le Golf National in France.
Again?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, because I was in 2018.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
my first Ryder Cup that I watched.
Yeah. Le Golf National.
Awesome.
Fucking love that golf course.
That was such a fun Ryder Cup.
What a Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
It was
Such a
so
great Ryder
fucking
Cup.
sick. Wasn't my first Ryder Cup watching.
No.
But it was the one that I'm like, this is a Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
It was so fucking sick.
Yeah.
Brutal golf course. Luke says it all the time that he reckons he lost a dozen golf balls the day he played it.
Yeah.
He goes, that joint's so hard.
Yeah.
Right. But it was just fucking golf.
Yeah.
And it was the best in the world at the time. And it was just sick. Yeah. So
it.
the golf, I don't know why.
Le Golf National. I'd go
Yeah.
to Royal Port Rush,
Interesting.
where Shane Lowry won the Open. Because again,
Yeah.
it's fucking Europe and just
Sick.
crowds and
Sick.
fans, and the stadium's already, the grandstands already go up for the Open, so like
Sick.
wouldn't be too different for the Ryder Cup.
Mm.
And just links golf, I think, suits the Ryder Cup so well.
Yeah.
Got a question for me?
Yeah. Circling back to putters, would you rather?
Do it again. Say it again.
I don't want to.
Do it again.
Would you rather? don't know why.
It's the you know what it is? It's the bright blue.
It's not.
Your
that blue?
your tism ticks so hard when you look at this thing and you just go, oh, blue.
Because you know what it is? My brain is now calibrated that that's the clapping, even though it's not.
It's not.
It's like, oh yeah, that's it. I just because I pressed it last time, I think it is. And I just this one seems Moey.
I'm from Maui.
That's the Moey one.
Yeah.
But orange seems
Anyway.
Anyway, there's a certain human on the planet that would understand my thought process. Anyway,
Only you.
shut up.
Would you rather?
What?
Ask me.
I thought you had another one.
No, dickhead.
It's like you know what that reminded me of? Say knock knock.
No.
Oh damn it! That's what that reminded me
I
of.
listen to Lou and Judge as well, dickhead.
Forgotten it now. Oh no. What would you rather
Yeah.
use a putter that is the sexiest fucking putter you've ever seen? Your dream putter,
Yep.
right? However, you don't putt great with it.
Okay.
Or
The second option.
absolute fucking spaceship
Yeah.
that you throw up every time you look down at. However, it's dots.
Yeah, second option.
Really?
I think you've asked me this question before in the past
Really?
when we had your old putter sitting on the table.
So just every time you look down at one putter, you're like, fuck, that is hot. But you don't, but you sort of, let's say you putt how you do now.
Yep.
So you're not a poor putter,
No.
but this putter is just like, oh my God,
Yep.
it's your ideal. Or a fucking Volkswagen on the end of a fucking shaft. Right? And it's just,
Volkswagen.
it's disgusting. Whatever is on the end of the thing, but you putt fucking dots with it.
I love that you said Volkswagen, by the way.
I didn't make Volkswagens disgusting. I
Think
just
about-
meant it was a fucking.
Think about the movie, though, right? What's it?
Yeah, true. Fuck, he's good.
I wanna kiss you all over.
Anyway, fuck, we've gone over time,
Yeah,
mate.
we have option number 2.
You're picking option 2, okay.
So maybe a year ago, I would have definitely said option number 1
Yeah.
because it's all
Yeah.
about the aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's all about looking good.
Yeah.
It's all about looking good, feeling good. And now I'm sort of like, I'm a bit, and as cocky as this sounds, I think it comes with playing at a lower number where I'm like, it's the results that
Yeah.
matter more,
No, it does.
right? I don't want to come across like I'm a twat or anything like that. I still want everything to look
You
pretty
do
in
that
the
pretty
golf bag.
comfortably anyway.
That's fine. I want everything to look pretty in the golf bag and work,
Yeah, yeah.
but I think I'm leaning more towards working now.
Yeah.
That's why I've gone U2 iron that I probably wouldn't have gone for a year ago. U4 iron, which is a Titleist. I've never hit Titleist irons before, hated them all my life. And then also, yeah, like whatever else I've made. And it's just like,
Whatever
right,
works.
It works.
Yeah.
Like it's not about
Yeah.
how it looks or what
I
it
like
is. It's just, let's fucking get it done.
Cool.
You're the same.
I am now, yeah.
You are.
I was always loving the look of putters. I've always had really nice putters
Yep.
to look at. And I've always loved looking down at them. And a while ago, I would have been similar. I would have gone the second option every single time.
Oh, yeah.
But I would have been more of a consideration for the first one only because I'm like, I can improve.
That's
the
it.
first one, I can just putt more and have a sexy putter. I can just putt better. Right. But the second one, I putt absolute fucking dots with. Now, because I'm like really going towards mallets now, like my brain is, it's just changed my brain chemistry.
It's
I'm like, I don't
ticking.
give a fuck what it looks like.
That's it. Very good. I'm happy for you. You finally figured it out.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I'm just getting onto it earlier.
Join us next week when Joel starts putting left-handed.
I putt so good left-handed.
You actually do.
I know. It's terrifying.
It's
I
so
can't-
scary.
I can't really, yeah, I know. I can't really do much with the left side of my body.
No.
I sort of look like an idiot throwing back in. Right? I can kick a footy left-footed. That's all right.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not calibrated. I'm all right side calibrated.
Yeah.
Right? Putting left-handed. Fuck yeah. I putt so good left-handed. The stroke's mint.
Touch wood, it never happens.
No. No,
But-
don't,
but
no,
I'm
no, no,
just
no,
saying-
don't say
I'm
it, don't
just
say it, don't say it,
saying-
don't
I'm just
say it.
saying-
Don't say it. Don't say the word.
No. It's nice to know that if all else fails,
There's a backup.
there's a backup. There's a life vest on this fucking raft. Do you know what I mean? When the ship is sinking, we can fucking pull out the life vest. Do you know what I
See,
mean?
once the ship sinks and the fucking tinny sinks as well, that's when we pull the. right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into this week's episode of the Gold Jacket Green Jacket podcast, episode number 119. It's been a pleasure to have you join us as always. Jolie, thank you very much for coming back. Best of luck with wherever you head to next. I think there's a couple of weeks in between now and then. If you haven't done so already, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify. Share it with your friends. Send us a message. Other than that, hit the golf ball very well. Throw the darts. Even better. We'll see you next week. Cheers.